Hello, my name is Ben, aka Nightingale TCG, and today we are playing Red Green Luffy. This list is straight up copied from Rickmaster Flash on Twitter if you want to look him up, and he recently won a winner box tournament with this leader and this list. And because I really enjoyed Red Green Luffy in OP13 when he came out, I thought I would want to give it a try. The main reason I like this list is because, first of all, it doesn't run 9-cost Zoro. If you've been following me for a while on this channel, I hate 9-cost Zoro in this leader. I think it's super bait. So seeing somebody adopt a similar philosophy where their game plan is just to establish a wide board and to chip at your opponent over and over again while keeping like a bunch of defense up is exactly the game plan I wanted for this leader. So seeing it work for somebody else makes me excited to try it. And then the second reason I like it is because of Round Table. Round Table in the current meta is so good. It's basically a poor man's Red Rock in a way. But in this leader in particular, I think it's extra strong for a few reasons. First of all, we often have a searcher on the board, which means that if we play Round Table, we get to swing sometimes like if it's a new gate, we get to swing 2 into 2, but if it's a normal 10 drop, we get to swing like 2 into 1 against Luan Beppo, against Doffy, we get to swing 2 into 0. And then there are even occasions where you get to swing into negative numbers with your 1 drops, which is really strong. And the other reason is that this round table is most of the time essentially free in our leader, because we will already have a board established with like an Usopp or a Sanji most of the time, which means that if you use round table and then just separate your Don to swing, this Usopp at the end of the turn will restand 2 Don and the Sanji will restand 1, which is 3 Don, which means this round table only costs 1 because you want to use Don on your turn to be the most efficient you can be with these restand events. If you are going into your 10 Don turn and all you do is attach 5 Don, it feels so much worse than if you actually get to use 9 of your Don, but 4 of them are to use round table and then 5 of them are to be attached, and then at the end of the turn we restand 4 of them again. So that's why I think round table is really good, and it's searchable off Garb, which is a bonus. I think the matchups this leader is particularly strong against is like currently Yellow Luffy, because you get to round table their 8-cost kit on the turn that they play it down. They get to round table their Bonnie, and then obviously the other matchup is Mihawk. Mihawk hates this card. You get to just reduce everything they play, especially if they play the 8-cost kit variant that more and more people are playing now and is becoming more and more popular. So if they have their entire game plan to hunker behind 8-cost kit, then this round table destroys them. With the new Luffy and Tashigi still, I think the deck does pretty well into Emu at the moment too, whether you go first or second. In general, this deck doesn't really mind when it goes first or second. I think in general you actually want to go first, because then you can play, because you're playing more Usopps than you're playing Zoro. So I think if you're going first, then you can play Usopp on 5, or Sanji if you have Sanji, and still attach Don underneath your leader while keeping Don up, which is nice. Whereas if you go second, you have to play on curve, but on the turns where you play, like, if on your 4 Don you play Usopp, you won't have Don up, and then you play Luffy into another Usopp, you won't have Don up. So I think the first curve is actually smoother than the second one, but against a lot of leaders in the meta who currently want to take second, like Yellow Luffy or Ace or Emu, you still want to take second away from them. So it's quite beneficial to play a leader right now that can do both, because you want to have an option against Mihawk going first, and you want to have an option against other decks going second. The only matchup that I think is difficult is Ace. Essentially, I feel like if you don't find Tashigi, we get bullied too hard by Atmos Jozu to really play the game. DMG and Nami are still nice, but yeah, if they get to just Jozu everything we play, it's pretty depressing. Anyways, enough yapping from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, so if you could help me out with that, it would be greatly appreciated, and it's completely free. Thank you. Red Green Luffy against Mihawk. I mean, we have the round tables, but honestly, maybe it's just a keep based off that. 2 round tables, a searcher, get a second searcher even. Pretty nice. Let's grab a Zoro. And then only thing we can grab is this Luffy and pass. He plays a Perona. Grabs a Shanks. Plays another Perona. A Karma Exposure. Go up to one of your leader or character plus 2000 power. Then if you control 3 or more characters, character gains an addition. Interesting. Okay, so it's like the plus 3, but it also works on characters. It doesn't have anything else. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll take this one. And then he does search with Bonnie. And he plays a kid. I mean, definitely need to keep a round table for that. Let's swing at the Bonnie. Play Zoro and go 6 at lead, leaving a Don up to counter with. Annoying bit is that we only have Luffy's and we don't have 4-drop to play alongside Luffy right now. So I think I'll actually take this, hoping I can find another 4-drop, which we did not. That's really annoying. Let's clear this Perona, because the Perona is essentially just another Don that he can use. I'll then play the Luffy, and I'll go... I think I'll just swing 6s. Takes the 6, and then another 6. Takes that too. Okay. Either he's very greedy or he's very bricked. There's the Shanks. We can round table that one. Like, we can round table one big body first. But we need to definitely keep one for the kid. Let's counter this. We have no counter in hand, by the way. Tragic, actually. Okay, let's search first. We find Usopp, which is nice. Let's play the Luffy. Now, do I round table? Or do I just play Usopp? Let's play round table on the Shanks. Go 1 into minus. Then let's try and get rid of this Perona too. And then I'll go 6 here. Just don't have Don up. Like, that's the big issue. We just, like... We have no counter. Okay, there's a kid. Or the kid. But we have another round table for that. At least it means he's not going to be hitting us for that much. I think I'll counter this with the 1k. And then this I'll have to take. Puts a Don underneath Kid, puts Don underneath Killer. Ooh, another one. Okay. Swing 2 into -2. Swing 7 at lead. Takes another 7 at lead. I feel like he has another kid with the way he's playing. Do we play Sanji or do we play Luffy? I think I'll play another Luffy. We stand 4. And then I'll just go a 6 at lead. Just so he has to at least double DMG if he wants to get rid of all the Don. Maybe I should have played Sanji. There's another kid. Into a Bonnie. I mean, this strategy is like really bad against us. Especially if we draw 4 round tables. But that's what the deck is made for. To beat Mihawk. Especially these builds. Oh, he just rested his leader to restand his Don. You can round table plus DMG next turn. Think I'll do that. Round table here. DMG both blockers. Go one here. Well, 2 into -2. Yes, sir. Then do we just swing a bunch of 7s or do we swing 8s? I think it's a bunch of 7s. Let's hope that gets us there. He has the +3 events, so I guess 8s would have been better. Needs another 2k, 1k, 2k, 1k to survive this. 2k, 1k. Okay. GG's. I mean, the deck did exactly what it was supposed to do. Get rid of the Mihawk, the pesky rested Mihawk buddies over and over again. And he got punished by taking his life so greedily in the early game just to try to hide behind the kid. Felt pretty good. Luffy face-off, red-green against yellow. He chose second, of course. I mean, there's 5-cost Nami, so this Luffy might come up. So I think I'll keep this. Just to play this Luffy down. So my Sanji and stuff would not get removed. Start with a 5 at lead. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have seen that he has... Of course he has 2 Don up. I should never swing there. Never swing on the first turn if like the yellow Luffy has 2 Don up. Because too many people are playing this event. And you don't want to give him the option to rearrange his entire life. It's 12 AM. I'm tired. Forgive me. Do I counter this just so that like Kiku doesn't trigger out? I think so. Then he plays a Kiku off his own and I'll play Sanji and go 6 at lead. We don't have the option to like not swing here. This first life is like 100% a Kiku with him defending that. So maybe I should have swung 7, but I wanted to keep 2 Don up. There's a Robin. I mean, there's no point in him swinging here. You're just making me click buttons for no reason, which I hate because there's so many buttons to click against on this leader. Let's play the Luffy. We stand, play the Usopp, go 6 at lead, trigger your Kiku out. Oh, it's just a Searcher? A Searcher is a weak trigger to put there, especially in the early game. Let's go an 8. Oh, his life must have been terrible. Or he's just keeping all the good stuff for later in the game. But if it's like triggers that play out, I think you just want to get them out early. Annoying. Another Robin. Counter what we can. One of these 7s we'll have to take. But we'll try to counter. And then this one will take. We have a search trigger. I'm grabbing the Nami. And then I think I want to play the Luffy out this turn. So that's for 2 Don. And I'll want to keep 5 Don up essentially. Do I want to remove like this Robin and so on, or do I just want to go full aggressive? I think I want to get rid of one of them. Okay. Let's go 8 at lead. We could potentially play this Nami as well. He counters here with the 0 cost event. Let's play Luffy. Let's go 6 lead. Still no trigger. I feel like his life must have just not been that great. Maybe there's a 0 cost at the end. But in terms of... Okay, there's a Kiku. Why would you, like, place that so late? I can still go 5 of this Luffy because of, like, the Usopp restanding. So I think I'll do that as well. He takes and he makes himself a 7. Alright. Let's see if we can survive. 9 cost Bonnie. Let's go... I need to go down to... Wait, what do I need to go down to for this to work? Oh, I just need to use 1 here. And then I'll 1k. And then on the next swing I could play Charleston. I can use another... This plus 1k. Then... I think I did this inefficiently because now I have to Charleston on the 6. If he goes to 6 first. I was hoping to swing with the Bonnie first so I could Charleston on the body instead of the 7. But now I'll use this. Trash 1. And restand 3 Don. And then I have enough to counter out of here. I'm always like so nervous about misclicking these buttons on the sim. And then let's see what that last life is. Is it a 0 cost? It's just a plus however much. So we have game. GG's. We definitely made the mistake of swinging early. Don't do that. Okay, if they have 2 done up early game, you are fine. Like, I know you want to try and rush this leader down, but you're fine not swinging into them. We were lucky that they did not have early trigger buddies to play out, like any of the 2Ks, like Jinbei that play out, or a Sanji that plays out early. They just had a Kiku in there, essentially. And that was it. And they didn't want to put it too early in life, I assume, because if you would stay at 4 life too long, then it wouldn't trigger out. But yeah, we got there. Like, Charleston is just really good to prevent their lethal 9 cost Bonnie turn. And if we can have enough aggression with this Luffy early enough, then it's the last turn, and then we can always go for lethal afterwards. GG's. Alright, Red Queen Luffy against Emu. We're going first. We're looking for protection. I mean, Tashigi is a form of protection, so I think I'll keep it and hope it's good enough. Let's grab the Luffy and pass. So I guess the game plan is to play Tashigi, then swing 6 at them, play Usopp, get 2 Don back so that they can't just swing at us back. And then play Luffy and kind of do the same thing. A lot of Usopps in our hand right now. Not sure yet whether that's a good or a bad thing. But it's okay for now. Let's play Tashigi. I'd rather have the Luffy, I think, but the Tashigi has to do. He plays Saturn and grabs a Mars. And then plays Sharia. Tamil is not actually at 7 yet in trash, so if we would be playing any other color, it would be quite relevant on the turn coming up. Because his Saturn would be removable. And trash is the Sharia, and the 5 at lead I'll take. Another Luffy, alright. Okay, I think Sanji is better than Usopp. So let's play Sanji. And go 7 at lead. And restand it on. He's gonna be able to remove this Tashigi on this turn, which is annoying. That's why Luffy is better, but at least we got protection for 1 turn. Just gonna use leader ability here. And then this one I might take if he swings. Yeah, I think I'm taking it either way, like always. Grabs another Saturn, trashes a Shepherd. And then middles it. And the 6, I think I'll still take. I could 1k it, but honestly, I think I just want to be able to keep the counter potentially for other things. Let's play the Luffy. Play the Usopp. And do I play the Nami down? I think I will. Touch it on. Swing 6 at the Saturn. And then 7 at lead. He events out. Pass, restand 3. Let's see if he has another mass to blow up the Sanji. We have DMG in hand already, which is good. So maybe it's enough to go for game on the turn where he plays his 10 drop. On the upcoming turn, honestly, like if he's not careful with how he's leaving Don up and everything, this double attack could go through. He's grabbing a 10 elders. 3, he plays another Mars. Blows up the Sanji. Then is he gonna swing at all? Doesn't really matter. Because I'll just be able to lead our ability every swing. Kills the Saturn immediately. And I'm kind of tempted to like DMG here, but I think I will just play Luffy. Maybe I'll search first. Could play this Nami. This Nami is pretty good, I think. Let's grab her. Play the Luffy. Play the Nami. Rest both blockers. Go 9. Ooh, he takes. Alright. Let's go 5 at lead. Grabs a 2k off the trigger event. Then I'm gonna go 6 with Nami. Well, with the Nami ability with Luffy leader. And then I'll pass and we'll restand these 5 and nothing with Usopp. Because we can't have more up. We could technically have 6 up, and then if we use DMG, we would be able to still use lead ability afterwards. Do I counter 1 case here, or do I just use lead ability? I feel like I'll use lead ability. How much am I actually defending this, by the way? Like if I defend 5, 5, and then he plays Saturn, like what's his face? Nashjur. I can never defend this. So maybe I'm just letting it go. I think I'm just letting it go. Then hopefully DMG next turn is enough. I think I'm also taking this because I'm not going to be able to have the luxury to like play for another turn after this one, I don't think. Probably gonna kill the Nami. And then how high does he swing into this Luffy? Searches. Has like a bunch of events. He has never existed. He has Equilibrium. He's already used a decent amount. Do I use 2 Don here? How much would he need? I think I can just use 2 Don here to defend this. Then he needs to put like 3 Don underneath his leader to get there. So I'll use 2 Don and a 1k. Then he passes, and I mean, we just DMG, right? This cannot search DMG, this can only search characters, so we don't have like an option to potentially double DMG. So I'll just rest the blockers. I'll go Thatcher rest on here. I'll go 7, 7, and then load up and hope it's enough. Because he had this in hand, we couldn't like play around it really. Could have swung 2 8s potentially. But that would have also been awkward, depending on if he has like more events. Nice! We get there. He could have only counted up to 11. GG's. Luffy vs Moria, he chose second. We have a good hand for that right now. I think we'll start with the event. And I'll grab myself an Usopp, I think. The Nami could have been not bad, but I kind of want to secure myself a 4-drop to play alongside this Luffy on 7 Don. But maybe just seeing the Nami would have been enough to like, because on next turn I could have played a Garb. The question is, do I need this Luffy down? Not really, right? Against this deck. I mean, it will buff our board, but that's kind of it. I think I'll just search. Another Luffy or Round Table. Round Table could come up. I think it's another Luffy. Play this, grab a Chopper, and go 6 at lead. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird whether I should have grabbed the Nami or not. We could have played her down this turn. But it makes everything else a bit harder. I think I'll take this. There's a Kiku. Just go Sanji. And I think against this leader, because of how like often they want to take their life, we just swing like low numbers and make sure we have defense up to counter out of attacks. It's gonna start with a 5, which I'll defend with leader ability, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's using leader ability to heal. He gets a Perona into the trash. And there's a Moria. And 7... I think I can defend that too, alongside a 1k of this Luffy, which I don't think we'll need. And then I will play this into Usopp, into going 6 at Perona. And I'll pass, restarting 3, keeping defense up. I guess it's just a matter of out surviving this leader. Place Perona back out. The fact that all of our characters can be frozen with Perona hurts a little. I think I'll take this one. And then there's no point for him to swing anymore, right? Unless he wants to use lead ability. He does. Okay, then let's play... Could play Sanji into Luffy. I think that's not bad. Play Sanji, play Luffy. Then we'll go 5. We'll go 7. He gets 2 triggers. And then we can restand. Well, actually, could have gone 8 there, but it's okay. And then we won't restand with the last Sanji because we can't go above 5. A lot of swings coming our way, but hopefully with the Don we have up, it's alright. I'm gonna defend the first one with leader ability. Pops the Perona. Prevents Luffy from attacking. Does he have another way to get a Perona out so that this Luffy can also not attack with double attack? I feel like that's pretty important for him. Is he gonna try to remove this Usopp? 7. I think I'll leader ability 1 and give 1k. If I take and he plays 9 cost Boa, I guess I kind of die. So I need to counter this one too, and I'm gonna give this Nami because they never really play blockers, bar Sindri, I guess. Do I still need to counter? I mean, even if I counter this, if I counter this and he plays Boa, then I'm alive because I can 1k plus 2k. If I don't counter this one, he plays Boa. Yeah, I need to counter. I need to keep countering. Need to give the Searcher army up. Need to counter again. Plus 2k. Then this is probably gonna go into the Usopp. And then it's Boa, I assume. Then we're gonna have to try and kill him. Which, depending on the triggers he gets, is gonna be quite difficult. What's he thinking about? Surely it's just Moria into the Usopp and then like play Boa or Gecko, whatever you have in hand. Okay, yes, Perona. Interesting. Essentially now, if I swing, his first trigger needs to be a Perona. Otherwise I can go for it. I think I'll go 8 here. He does get the trigger, of course. So annoying. So that's so many triggers this game. I think every life has been one. Well, let's play the Nami just to get a blocker down. And then I'm swinging 9 into this Moria. Pass. He's standing the Don. Definitely countering this. I think I need like an event, like the event that lets me trash my card and restand my Don. I think that's what I'll need out of life somewhere to survive this. I think I'll take this. Still nothing. There's the Boa this time. Okay, a DMG. At least it's a +3. This is just a block. Then I'll do double leader effect. And that should be fine. Another leader effect. And now we'll swing 10, so this Luffy hits for sure, even if he has like a 2k and a event in hand. And then even if he freezes both Sanjis, I can still go for game with this Luffy. With my leader. GG's. Got there. Red-green Luffy against Doffy. Let's take first. And It's not bad, it's not great. Basically, we have to find a different 4-drop. I think I'll mulligan that. I don't think I like this better, but here we are. Let's grab the Sanji at least to have that on curve. We have to drop one Luffy. I think it's okay. Round table should hopefully come up in this matchup. We just have to see it. We sadly didn't see it in the search of Garb. What's he waiting on so long? It's turn 1, mate. Hurry up! Hurry up! I hate it when people just sit on their 2-don turn. Hand in their pants. Doing whatever it is they're doing.
1 hour later.
There we go, we found the mouse. He is taking 3 years to decide on the search as well though. He's a very thoughtful person. Found a 10-drop. Ooh, another search. I see now what he was thinking about so long ago on 2-don. 2k. Let's play the Nami. Use Nami effect. And go 7 at lead. And pass. Oh lord, is this gonna be one of those games? I'm gonna have to cut 1,000,000 dead times out of the VOD.
2 hours later.
Okay, he goes 7. Well, I'm not gonna defend that. Just doing 2-don up. Alright. Then let's go Sanji. Play Garb. Find 6-cost Luffy. Put a Don under. Use Nami effect and go 7 lead. We stand 1. Plays Monet. And Dellinger. Okay. Then let's play Luffy. Go 7 at lead with Sanji. Play Usopp. Put 2-don underneath my leader with the last one remaining and Nami and swing another 7. Most likely. Unless he doesn't redirect here. No, he does. Oh, he redirects into the Monet. Ugh. I hate it. I mean, I guess it means he's getting to 10-don, but it's like, is he that desperate to get there? I think in that case, I'll actually, no, I think I'll still swing 7. I'll still swing 7. I want to put on pressure. Then restand 3 and pass. We can search the turn after. And I really hope the 10-drop is coming down, because otherwise I don't think going into this Monet mattered over the Dellinger. Now he just has a swingless. Into Virgo. Alright. And he passes. Makes sense. Let's search. Grab another Usopp or a Nami. I guess an Usopp is fine. Let's swing 7 here with Sanji. Should have swung 7 first with Luffy, I guess, but because of double attack. But I also think the double attack is never going through because it's just gonna get redirected into Dellinger, so doesn't actually matter. Okay, he uses slow beam. Gonna rest my Luffy, I assume. Arrest the Usopp. I would have swung with that anyways. I guess it also doesn't matter for him because he will always redirect his Luffy swing. And then could go like, I think I'll go 5 with Garb here. And then a 7 with Luffy. Just to tax extra cards. And then we'll restand 5, and then maybe next turn we can swing into his board with round table, but he's also probably just gonna play 10 drop and lock my board down. If he plays 10 drop, then he's not able to remove my board though. I'll have to give him 1 card in hand if he minuses something with Virgo, unless he goes into the Usopp. If he minuses the Usopp and he goes in there, then I have to let it go. So let's see what he does.
2,000 years later.
This guy is a think machine. The cut on this game is not gonna be fun. Okay, he goes 9 into the Usopp first. I think I'm defending that because I'm fully expecting him to play the 10 drop. Okay, he does play another 8 drop. And this I'll let go because there's no point in defending that. The question is, do I go for his life now or do I play like round table? I think I should go for his life. The question is how. Maybe I'll do this either way. Because I can just swing with the Nami at it. You can use like a slow beam here if you want. Round table is essentially free because I'm gonna restand it on anyways. So I think playing it is good. And he does choose to defend. He rests the Sanji. I could have lethal. Let's go 7 at lead. 7, 8, 9 could do it if he takes it. Could also just go to 7, 7 or 7, 8, which is like the safe way. Let's go 8 lead. See if he redirects or not. Okay, he counters, so swinging is essentially useless. I could play a blocker down. Or I just leave a bunch of Don up. I actually think I'll play a blocker down. Just have another body on the board in case he gets to remove a lot of things. Even though I'm now just restanding 3 Don. I feel like this is good. Especially because if he wants to play the 10 drop, he's locking 3 bodies. And then maybe I could defend 1. With 2 Vargas, probably not. I probably can't defend one of the rested ones, so he might just play 10 drop and lock like these 3 and then go into the Sanji. Like if he would go 7 into 5, I'll use Charleston. Then I'm at 4 Don afterwards. Then he goes 7 into 3, which I'd have to give like 3 Don for. And then he goes 5, which is like 1 Don plus 2k. Yeah, I definitely can't defend it if he Virgos both times onto the body and plays a 10 drop. Okay. I mean, I think I still try to defend. So let's go here plus 1k. Don't think I'm using Charleston this turn though to defend these. Like, how much do I care about him, about forcing him to use these? He could go... Nah, I think I used both Don here and see what he wants to do. If he swings just 7s at them, then I'll give him the 2Ks in my hand. But now if he wants to use the Virgos and the 10 drop, he has to show me what he wants to do. Like, if he doesn't play the 10 drop, then I have 3 swings and I'm pretty sure I'm killing him because I know that there's a 10 drop here. So if I swing like 8, I will be able to swing 8, 8, 8. So those would need to be 2k, 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 essentially. But he does play the 10 drop now. Yep, he ends up doing what I thought he would do. And then I assume he's gonna swing Virgo into Sanji using ability. Yep, I'll let that go. I'm gonna 2k this one. And then this one I'll be taking. And then... do I just swing like 7 at him? And if for whatever reason he would redirect it, I'm stacking on the Nami. I think so. Then if he like doesn't redirect this but he counters it, then I'm gonna have to like put another 3 Don underneath my leader so that my leader ability is active. Gives me 2k 1k. I don't think I want to play this Luffy because I want to have a target to ditch with Charleston. I could even leave 6 Don up. It just means that like one of the first swings I have to DMG. Could play another blocker as well. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then I still have to attach a Don because I'll just only restand one with Usopp. So I'll do that. Leaving 6 up and DMG on the first one could have been an option. I think the 9 I'll take. And I think I'm taking this 9 too. Just to see what all the options are. And then for that 9 I'll use 1 leader ability and DMG. And then here I'll use Charleston plus double... wait, I can use leader ability plus Charleston. You could still have like an Usohachi to rest one of these blockers, but at the moment I'm just safe. Okay, I mean I don't think there's anything he can do now. Could like block triple leader ability. Don't think there's anything he can do with those 2 done. So let's use triple leader ability here and block. And then he's dead either way. Yep. Alright, we might as well DMG here. Just for the 2 Don. Go 7, 7. And GG's. Right, let's go 5. Do it properly. Redirect. And GG's.